All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakahakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to the occupants out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Now, this video was inspired by the brother. His channel name is Hasten His Coming. All right. This channel, I mean, this video was inspired by that brother's video. Very edifying video. And he pretty much, if I can skip to the part, this is Esau's craft. This is E's craftiness. This is the craftiness of E. And this is what the Lord has revealed to us to prophesy. And this is what we've been telling you about, man. Now, the second they mentioned this vax, the second they mentioned that, we knew immediately that, oh yeah, man, them devils knew they had that. they had that. They had it all along. Just like the brother said in his video, and that's why I'm not saying too much, because the brother explained everything, in the video. But pretty much, like, they got the chip. They already got it ready. Jake, gotta remember that Job 9:24, the earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked. And this is going to be a kind of a short video, so I'm not going to spend too much time, pretty much rambling. I'm just going to let pretty much let the scripture speak, man. Okay, so this is the book of Psalm. I'm gonna be in the book of Psalm for a little bit on this one. This is the book of Psalm 49 and 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, right? And their dwelling place, so like in their dwelling places to all generations, they call their lands after their own names, all right? So, that's you. We all know who that is. That's E, right? Because this is their thought. Let me read that again. It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So does E, like, really, does E think his house is going to continue forever? E really thinks this. That's why they make these movies of, like, Independence Day, where they shoot down a chariot, and then they rain victory. That's why they make movies like that. It seemed like the chariot winning at first, but then E always comes up with a way, some slick way, or so-called slick way, to win and shoot down a chariot or something like that. And that's their thought. Salaki. And you know what? They're in the right spirit, pretty much. They're supposed to think that way, because why? Again, going back to Job 9:24, the earth is given to them right now, man. They got they got the power. It says, and their dwelling places to all generations. So they think they were just gonna keep reproducing. It said they call their lands after their own names. Who is America named after? What are the states in America named after? What are the streets in America named after? Your neighborhoods. Even on to Africa. Africa was named after E. For you black people out there that still call yourself African American and Negro. Africa was named after E. Was named after Edomite. Okay? They conquered everything. Russia, the Middle East, everywhere, man. Canada, China, Japan, you name it. You name it. All named after heathen. All named after heathens. All right? But what did the Lord say? What did the Lord say, man? About you, E? Job, book of Job, 20 verse 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, right? Every hand shall come. Actually, let me get the part I think there's another part on that too. What did I say? Job 20. I think I said Job 20. All right. I believe there's another part on that. Uh, yep. All right. This is Job 20 and 22. I'm going to start over. This is Job 20, verse 22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." Right? So it said, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. What is that talking about? It said, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. What's that talk about? That's talk about World War III. That's talk about when he. Let me get it. Let me get it. Job, verse 23. Job 20, verse 23. It said, it says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. You see that? You see that? That's what that's talking about, man. When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. So why he think he's going to fulfill that NWO? And for you people that don't know what the NWO is, the New World Order. While he thinks that he's going to fulfill his agenda, the Most High is going to be like, nah, you're not fulfilling your agenda, man. Nope. It said, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So while you pushing out the chip, you're doing you pushing your agenda. The Most High gonna surprise you, man. The Most High gonna surprise you. Okay. Now, these are also warnings because let me get a quick scripture before I go on to the next one I got. Because this is to warn you, man, that Vax or Maxine or whatever we got so many names for it now. That is ultimately leading to the chip. Okay? That is ultimately leading to the chip. Now, bear with me while I find this scripture. Let me see. Salakia. Here it is. Let me start at 9. This is Revelation 14 and 9, and this is just a quick scripture before I go on to the next one, because the next one gonna be a little long. It's a couple verses long. All right. Revelation 14 and verse 9. It said, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." We already know what that's talking about. Okay. For all you guys out there that say that the mark of the beast is whatever you say it is. It's so many different perspectives on the RFID. I keep saying it, man. The mark of the beast. Instead of saying what the hell it really is. Listen, man. The mark of the beast is the RFID chip, and I may get flagged for saying that. They might get me for that, but it's up to the Most High, man. But it's and the thing is, it's here. It's here. I mean, the chip is here. But the Lord said what? It's only given to his servant. So anyway, I'm going to finish out this scripture. Okay, so it said, if any man worship the image of the beast, or receive his mark in his forehead or in his forehead or in his hand, this is verse 10. It said the same. This is explaining what's going to happen to you people that worships and takes this chip, man. All right. It said the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be in straits with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. I'm going to repeat that because I stuttered a little too much on that one. It says the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the wrath of his indignation. I looked up what that word indignation is, and all it is wrath, right? And it's going to be poured without mixture, man. You know, when the Lord sends that fire here, man, what you going to see, and I see this all the time, what you see in that fire is straight up rage, man, pure rage. It said, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. You know, and we all know that the Most High, man, he could do anything. You know, he said he going to torment you with fire and brimstone. He can make that shit feel like forever, man. He could if he wanted to, right? It says so you're gonna be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels. Now you got these people out here, you know, that say, oh, how can you worship a God that does that? You know, that does that to people. Well, why wouldn't you? That's my question. Why wouldn't you? The very power that we worship is the very power that created you. So you telling me he can't do whatever the hell it is he want to do? You telling me he can't create deformed babies coming into this world? He creates babies with two heads, man. You telling me that he can't do that? The Lord said what? For my thoughts are not your thoughts, man. And for any of you in that mindset, man, y'all just gonna be left out there, man, especially in that day. All right. So y'all gonna be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, man. Meaning they gonna be standing around watching you, man. Be tormented with fire and brimstone, and in the presence of the Lamb, his elect. His elect that followed the law, the ones that follow the law, statutes, and commandments all the way to the end, man. And we're Lord willing that we it, man. So on to the next scripture I had, and this one's a couple verses long. You know, I did say this was going to be a short video, but man, it's however the spirit of the Lord has it. This is Psalm 61, chapter 64, verse 1. It says, "Hear my voice, O Lord, right? O Yahawah, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy." And this is what we telling you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to do. Pray, so that the Lord can preserve your life from the fear of the enemy. You know, when you hear, you know, more and more articles about these vaxes and the stuff that's going on around the world, that's more proof that you should be praying. But you people out here think it's a game, man. Verse 62. It's Verse 2. Chapter 64, verse 2. It said, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked." Right? From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And this is a prayer, man. This is a prayer. Okay? Who wet their tongue like a sword, and wet means sharpen. So pretty much who sharpen their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right, this is their sorcery, man. He speak to you with the sharp tongue, man. They have sorcery, right? Verse 64, and this is a scripture that the brother pulled out, but I'm just kind of going more on it, you know. Verse 4, it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily, right? They say, "Who shall see him?" Who shall see them? And is not you know, in secret places, you know, and coming up, developing, you know, more mischief, more evil, producing more, you know, just conjuring up more sorcery, man. You know, with the media and things like that. This is what they do because the Lord gave them the power to do so. Okay, verse 6. It says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. And this is the part that the brother brought out. And I think a couple verses up too. It said they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. That's E, man. That's E all the way. Right? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. And as of right now, man, that's you 2/3 as well. Right? You search out iniquities and accomplish a diligent search. You know how to tell people to take a vax. It's about you ISUPK clowns, man. You sitting up there telling people, go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it. Man, the Lord's going to deal with you, man. You leading our people to slaughter. Don't you realize that? It's ridiculous, man. Verse 7. But the Most High, oh boy, look what's getting ready to happen. Look what the Most High get ready to do, right? But the Most High, YAHAWAH, shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. Oh boy. That ultimate arrow, right? And the ultimate arrow that we always talk about is the thermonuclear destruction, man. Those missiles, okay? Verse 8, it says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. Right? All men gonna fear the Most High, man. Everybody's gonna fear the Most High. It's when he come back, when Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI come back, when Lord YAHWASHI come back, man, everybody gonna fear, man. And everybody's gonna know who the chosen people is. Everybody pretty much know who the chosen people are anyway. But I'm talking about they really gonna know. They gonna fear. Okay. Verse 10. Right? Verse 10. It said, the righteous shall be glad in the Lord, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and shall trust in him. And all the upright in heart, right, or spirit, shall glory. This is talk about his elect, the elect of the Israelites, right? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is talk about the elect, right? But for you 2/3 E, you other heathen nations, y'all gonna fall, right? Y'all gonna fall together. Y'all gonna fall together, man. But Israel gonna be brought back right, man. And Israel gonna be in power. You other heathens gonna be as you know, in captivity. That's that. You know, under the Israelites, the true biblical Jews, the Lord's chosen people, who the Lord chose above all people upon the face of the earth. Deuteronomy 7:6. Now that was all I had on this video. Lord willing, this was edifying. Time is short for you. All right. Shalom.